Obianuju Catherine Ude, aka DJ Switch, who captured the Lekki tollgate shooting in an Instalive section a few weeks ago, has narrated how their encounter with soldiers played out while appearing before the subcommittee on international human rights of the Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs and International Development of the Canadian Parliament. The entertainer stressed that the military opened fire on the protesters after creating a three-line formation, and further debunked the Nigerian Army's claim of firing blank bullets into the air. DJ Switch disclosed that she counted not less than 7 persons shot, adding that one of the soldiers threatened to shoot her. She said, on October 2020, we had spirited Nigerians there united with one goal against police brutality, against bad governance. What started out as a protest against police brutality with the unit called SAS unfortunately degenerated into something I still find hard to reconcile with my heart. We got information that the government wants to see me and seize other people, and I remember saying to them that we have no leader, and if the government wanted to speak with us, you should kindly come to the toll gate and address Nigerians because we have been out for 11 days. According to Sahara reporters, DJ Switch said the first gunshot was heard from behind and the scene became chaotic as people were running in different directions so as not to be hit by bullets until it was announced that protesters should lie on the floor. She further revealed that after the military were ordered to stop shooting by a senior military officer, the police were drafted to the toll gates and continued shooting at protesters who were still at the protest ground. The entertainer said, as we didn't know where the gunshots were coming from and what they are about, and then the light went off. I remember the military came in first. They stopped shooting at some point and I walked up to one of them and I asked why he was shooting at us, and he said he had express order from above and I was coming too close to him, and if I come too close it would be considered an attack on him and he would have to shoot. It didn't take another 10 minutes. The shooting started again. I remember seeing 7 people that have been shot down, and we were telling people on my live Instagram to help us call an ambulance. DJ Switch, who further revealed that she has been in hiding following threats to her life by unknown people, averred that she initially thought it was an empty threat until she received a call that the military were trying to arrest her. She added, I have been on the move because they have been after my life. The first threat came in. I thought it was a joke. I sincerely thought it was a joke. Just as I was leaving, I got a phone call that I should leave the vicinity because there are military men at the hospital. I had to abandon my home. I moved from people's home and then just to get out of Nigeria. I am still traveling. I am not done with my trip. Of course now, we already know the truth is what they don't want. The truth is what they don't like. That, maybe all their plans, they never knew that a such thing could happen because they believe that when they scare them, oh, everybody will be running a scatter. So nobody will even think of taking phones and all of that. But as God will have it, it was done live. Not that somebody is not sending. Maybe people who don't have even believed that all that. But of course, if really there's going to be a genuine investigation, investigation, even if it was recorded that it was not even live, yes, they will get justice. But a situation whereby we're even from the first day, of course, a lot of people have been coming out and saying all manner of things against this lady, but they have forgotten to ask the governor, the Lagos State governor, who said the whole thing was beyond him. He didn't know anything about it. But at the end of the day, the army that said they were not there, they didn't know anything about it, they didn't deploy anybody, later they agreed. So from that, with those statements, those who are well thinkers, those who are objective, from that period, you begin to know that something is fishy. Immediately the governor said nobody died. But at the end of the day, when he was being interviewed by CNN, he said two people died. They said, oh, the army said they didn't shoot a live ammunition. You didn't shoot live ammunition, but you said it was a blank one. Then who were the people the governor visited? He saw them. So who were they? People are saying, oh, it was not massacre, it was not massacre. If it was not massacre, okay, what do you call people who were shot and wounded? What do you call that? What do you call that? Those who are trying to change the narratives because they are not ashamed of themselves. You know, something that is really glaring. People have been on that ground for how many days? Nobody, nothing of violence, nothing. But at the end of the day, you came and you began to change stories. So if the governor could lie that nobody died, and if you could lie that this and that, then the soldiers said they were not dead. Later they said they were dead. They didn't shoot at the people directly. They shot at the air. They shot, okay. And again, it was not live ammunition. So for somebody, for a well-meaning people, how do you justify that? How do you justify that? So we are not surprised, but we just pray that God will keep everybody. And again, if really the government is sincere, why are you going after those people to freeze their accounts? You are arresting a lot of people. Why? Why? You guys that have caused a lot of pain to the people with your actions and your stealing and your looting. Now they have mouths to be saying, oh, hoodlums, and they are the ones looting the palliatives here and there. Meanwhile, you guys, nobody's talking about it. Of course, they will not say it among themselves, but we know, and the whole world knows that they themselves, they know the stuff these our leaders are made of. They know it. There is injustice all over the world, but ours is a free fall. Our own in this country, you know, it stinks. It stinks. Now, of course, I don't even want to go through what some people are saying, because a lot of people are speaking jargons. They are really speaking jargons. They are saying, oh, she has caused a big problem, this and this and that. The spokesman to the president, Garba Shehu, came out and said, oh, all the promoters of this EndSARS protest, that they will face the law. Boko Haram, the bandits that you are giving money, you are telling us that they have repented. Do you know how much of the same taxpayers that their money that you are using to fund those who are coming out outrightly? You can't even face them. You can't even issue warning to them. You are telling us people are demanding for good governance, and you want to change the narrative. Continue with all the things you are doing. All of them say first, they chop, they show for their body. There is no peace for the wicked. Just look at all of them. Just check all of those people that call themselves leader. They don't have peace. Their skin is not fresh. They are looking tattered. They are looking wretched, even with all the money they have stolen. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.